Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're going to be talking about the sum of whole numbers. Let's get started. All my life I found teaching math to others super exciting, especially when the concepts are not really obvious. For example, did you know that the sum of whole numbers equals -1 over 12? So before you think that everything you know is a lie, let me explain. To prove this, let's set up three different series. The first one we already listed, and we will denote this as S. The next one will be 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus etc, etc, etc. And we will denote it as Y. And lastly, we will list 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 plus 5 minus 6 plus etc, 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 and denote that as Z. So what does Y equal? Well, I assume that you're guessing that it is either 0 or 1. Well, it's actually in between, 1/2. The proof of the Y series is enough for another video, so we'll do that another time. So we have the Y equals 1/2, but what does Z equal? Well, to find this, we will compute Y minus Z. So 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus etc, 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 minus 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 plus etc, etc, etc. We see that this will equal 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 plus 5, etc, etc, etc. Note that this is simply Z. Thus, we have Y minus Z equals Z, or Y equals 2Z. And since we know that Y equals 1/2, we will use algebra to see that Z equals 1/4. Now we know what Y and Z equal, we can compute what S equals. To do this, we will compute S minus Z. So we have 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, etc, 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 minus 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 plus etc, etc, etc. So we will see that 1 minus 1 is 0, 2 plus 2 is 4, 3 minus 3 is 0, 4 plus 4 is 8, and so on and so on and so on. So now we have S minus Z equals 4 plus 8 plus 12 plus etc, etc, etc. And if we factor out a 4 from the right side, we will get S minus Z equals 4 times 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus etc, etc, etc. Note that the series in the parentheses is simply S, so we have S minus Z equals 4S. Or in other words, 3S equals -Z. Since we know that Z equals 1/4, we can use algebra to denote that S equals -1 over 12. Thus, the sum of all whole numbers is -1 over 12. Thanks for watching.